Hello and welcome back from the break. This is the soup du jour.
What's the soup du jour?
Well, Ken, it's the soup of the day
That sounds good. I'll have that.
because we are gonna have a new game today. We are playing Stream Own Skip, and today we are gonna be talking about 80s movies, and not any random 80s movies. Thankfully, someone actually posted this and Ken's gonna remind me who it
Oh,
was.
it was Jason Solo. We want to give him all the credit. Uh he was on TikTok. I just happened to see it on my TikTok algorithm. Thought it was pretty cool. Thought it would be a fun kiss Mary what was it? Kiss Mary
Kill.
Kill.
Yeah.
And we decided to put a movie spin on it. So it will be Stream Own Skip.
Stream Own Skip. Yeah. So that's gonna be pretty fun. Ken, let's start off with 1980. I'm gonna. How do I
Oh man.
put you? How do I put myself? I never really tried this layout before. Can I switch to you here? Here, if I switch here. Nope, that's not gonna work.
How about the one on the right? What's that one look like? The one next. Oh, that one. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's try this. If I put you there and then put you here, haha, you got the floor.
There you go. Well, we're still ironing out the kinks here on this StreamYard platform, the UI. But yes, so what we'll do is we'll do a version of what Kiss, Mary, Kill. In this case, we're doing Stream, Own, Skip, and we're gonna go row by row, each year by year, starting with the best year of all time, 1980. It was the year that I was born. Okay, I will admit that I've only seen one out of the three movies, so easily I would own Empire Strikes Back. It's still my favorite Star Wars theatrical release of all time. So I would own Empire Strikes Back. I would stream probably 9 to 5 only because I don't know what stir crazy is. I should have probably looked that up. So
Let's see. 9 to
I'm
5
so sorry.
is okay. That looks interesting. Okay, let me look up Stir Crazy.
What's
real
stir
quick.
crazy? That's actually what I'm kind of curious about.
Let's see. Stars Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Set up and wrongfully accused, two best friends are sent to prison for a crime they didn't commit. However, no prison cell can keep them locked in a cage.
Oh,
Looks
never
like
mind.
a comedy.
Actually, I would stream that. I would stream Stir Crazy, and then I'd probably I'd skip 9 to 5. Never mind. I should have probably looked this up before we hit the live stream. So, Empire Strikes Back. Just to recap, I'll own Empire Strikes Back, skip Stir Crazy, and I'm sorry, stream Stir Crazy and skip 9 to 5. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
For me, I'm doing Own Empire Strikes Back. And like you, I haven't seen the other two. I have to look them up, obviously. Yeah. Own Empire Strikes Back. Dude, I'm gonna go with Stream 9 to 5.
Yeah.
When I read the little synopsis first, I'm like, why not? You know me, like if it's a comedy, I'm pretty hard to please, so I'm gonna go with Skip Stir Crazy.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, it's Richard Pryor. I think that would be more of my type of comedy, my humor, a little bit more raunchier. I'm guessing. It was Gene Wilder from. We were just talking about it not offline, but this past weekend we were celebrating Christmas in July.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Gene Wilder wasn't he in whatchamacallit? No. Wait, what was he in? Never mind. I might be mixing up my older actors. Hold
What are you
on.
talking? Because
Oh no, he was in Willy Wonka. He's Willy Wonka.
yeah,
Never mind.
he's Willy Wonka, not Yeah, he's not in any Christmas movie that I know of.
No, I was thinking It's a Wonderful Life, but I think I got the names mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry, strike that from the memory.
The memories. Ignore what just happened.
It didn't happen.
It
Men
didn't.
in Black thing.
Yeah.
Boink.
There you go.
All right,
All right.
so 1981, we have what Raiders of the Lost Ark, For Your Eyes Only, 007, and Superman 2. Oh, so we got some heavy hitters. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Um, shoot, that's good. I would probably own. Actually, let's do stream. Did in that order. I'd probably stream Raiders of the Lost Ark. I would own Superman 2. I think it's arguably the best Christopher Reeves Superman movie. And then I would skip For Your Eyes Only.
Okay. Yeah, well, here we go. Let's switch to me. I agree with you because I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, I am streaming Raiders of the Lost Ark. God, that was tough though.
Yeah, that was tough. That's
I was like,
closer
"Dang."
than that's one of the closer ones for
But
sure.
you know me, I love Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So Superman 2 you got to own. Skip For Your Eyes Only. So, let's do that.
All
Why
right.
not?
Okay, so for 1982, we have what? E.T., Rocky 3, and Tootsie. Oh, man, we got some heavy hitters here too. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
My
I've
God.
never seen Tootsie though.
Oh, you
What
haven't?
is
It's
Tootsie?
actually
What
it's
is
actually pretty.
Tootsie?
I think it's right up your alley. It's
Really?
Dustin Hoffman playing Tootsie. And it begat
This sounds weird.
yeah, he plays a lady.
I'm like, what is this?
And it actually
Okay.
begat one of the most popular 80s love songs. What was it? Could it be you all of my life? That song. I probably said I probably butchered the thing because, you know, one, I don't have a really good singing voice. Two, whatever singing voice I had is wrecked because of this whatever I have. So anyway, I think Tootsie's actually right up your alley. I think you would probably enjoy it.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, but that
I
being
mean, but
said,
then again, you got these two guys.
yeah, I know. I would probably stream in that order E.T. because that's a classic. I would own Rocky 3 because I feel like that's, dude, we get Mr. T and you get Eye of the Tiger. Gotta own Rocky 3, and I'd probably skip Tootsie. So yeah, in that order.
Well, here we go again. For me, I'm going stream ET, own Rocky 3, and I'm gonna skip Tootsie, even though because I haven't seen it. But interesting. I watched ET a lot as a kid, but I don't think it's as like rewatchable. I
I
don't
think it would
know.
be more rewatchable in the 80s, but I feel like advancements in technology probably makes it aged more. Whereas Rocky
Yeah,
3 doesn't really, it relies on what, real life stuff.
yeah. It stays in the 80s, man. And
Yeah.
like when you want to go back to the 80s, just watch Rocky 3.
Yeah. I mean, they do have their booty shorts on. I felt like those came back a couple years ago. I don't know if they're as back as they once were, but yeah, they were back at one point in booty shorts. All right, 1983. We have what? Return of the Jedi, Flashdance, and what is that? Octopussy, I'm
I think
guessing.
it's
Double
Octopus. Yeah,
007.
I'm guessing. Yeah.
I would probably go, and this I'll deviate from the way it the way it appears on screen. I would probably stream Octopussy, own Return of the Jedi, even though I think that's easily the worst of the original trilogy.
Just kidding. No, I don't think that's a hot take.
Yeah, and then I'd probably skip Flashdance.
Okay. Because I would have to look at Flashdance, an 18-year-old female amateur dancer who performs nightly at come on, ads. It's like I'm trying to
I could do the flash dance for you, and then where she pulls the thing, and then you get the iconic water splashing on the
see.
on
I
the
don't
girl
think
with the
I've
chair.
even seen that. You know,
What?
I know Dirty Dancing.
It spawned the popular '80s song. I'm so excited,
Oh,
and I
really?
just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like
Oh,
it.
okay. I've never seen Octopussy either, so I'm gonna go with Stream. I'm gonna go with Flashdance. Just by
Yeah.
watching, just by looking at the synopsis little thing here. You can't see my screen, but yeah, the synopsis sounds interesting. I'm going Stream, Flashdance, own Return of the Jedi. I'm gonna skip Octopussy.
All right.
Yeah.
By the
So,
way, that's I think what you're looking at is Jason Solo on that photo. I think that
oh,
was his little avatar on the right.
oh yeah,
Anyway,
that's 90s.
1984, we have Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Beverly Hills Cop, which we touched on a little bit in part 1 because we talked about Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. And then we got the original Ghostbusters. We got some heavy hitters here.
Yeah.
Um, I think I'm going to give you some hot takes here, though.
Oh no.
I will stream Ghostbusters. I will own Beverly Hills Cop. And I will skip Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom is actually my least favorite of the original trilogy.
Okay.
I really just didn't like that one, the main chick. I really hated her.
Okay.
Even
Fair
though
enough.
I love Short Round, and what you call it, but I couldn't stand the main actress.
Okay. Fair
Couldn't do it.
enough. Fair enough. For me, I am gonna do. Dang, this is a hard one. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
we got heavy hitters in '84.
I'm gonna go with Stream Beverly Hills Cop.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna own Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and I
Okay.
am actually gonna skip Ghostbusters. I think that's a hot take.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I feel like you can't really go wrong either way because all
Yeah,
three were
it's so
really
hard.
good.
All of them are good, man.
Yeah.
85 though. Here we go.
85. Oh my god.
Here we go. I'm giving you the floor for 85.
No.
Holy
Why
crap,
can't you go
man.
first on one of these? I'm just kidding.
I can if you want me to.
Nah, I think I got it. Okay, 1985. We have Back to the Future. We have Rambo First Blood Part. What was that? Part 2?
Yeah. First Blood Part 2. I don't know why they called it that, but that's what it is.
Then I will go, and then Rocky 4 actually. So man, we got two Slice Stallone. Man, Slice Stallone was
Right.
he owned 1985. Holy crap.
But he couldn't beat Marty and Doc.
My god, I know. Okay, I will stream. Oh my god, I'll stream Rocky 4, own Back to the Future, and skip Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Ooh, hot takes, hot takes.
My god, that was difficult. I love Rocky 4 though.
I am gonna go stream Rocky 4, own Back to the Future, and skip Rambo First Blood Part 2. And I'm gonna say right now, I don't know if Rambo First Blood Part 2 is actually that good. I guess it's, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I like the action Rambo and all that stuff. Rambo First Blood,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
very much like what I like when I watched that, and then I actually watched them kind of back to back. Yeah, but Back to the Future, I think for me is like head and shoulders above these two.
Okay. Oh, so we ended up duplicating.
Yeah, but
Okay.
for maybe slightly different reasons.
Yeah. Ooh, 1986, another heavy hitter. Well, for me, I love Crocodile Dundee. But in 86, we got Top Gun, the original, Crocodile Dundee, the original, and then Aliens,
Mhm.
the sequel. Okay, I've only seen. I think I've mentioned this earlier this season. I was like, wait, I still haven't seen Aliens yet. I think we were talking about. We were remember ranking those sequels. This is the Soup du Jour Dune Part 2 episode.
Yeah.
That being said, I hear it's really good. It's James Cameron. I will stream Aliens. I own Top Gun. I actually do own Top Gun. And
All pie is good pie.
yeah, all pie is good pie. And then even though I love Paul Hogan and Crocodile Dundee, I gotta skip it. I mean, dude, these other two are just heavy hitters.
Okay. I agree. I agree because let's see. I'm actually going to own Aliens. I'm gonna throw a wrench in this. I am streaming Top Gun. I think that's hot take. I love Top Gun.
Mm.
But after watching Top Gun Maverick, it makes me look at the first Top Gun a little. Not saying it's bad, but Top Gun Maverick is the movie that I like, love. So, and then I'm gonna skip Crocodile Dundee. I didn't see it,
Take my breath away. You're taking my breath away.
dude. I mean the song though.
You're breaking my heart.
Freaking
Wrong movie. Bad day.
the songs in Top Gun, man, are just top tier though. Just on the songs alone, it's over.
Yeah, man, come on. What the heck? All right,
That's the one thing that they couldn't replicate though in Maverick. It's those songs.
Yeah, they tried so hard with the Lady Gaga song,
Yeah.
and then they tried really hard with. Well, it actually was pretty popular. That who sings that? Who sings that one song?
In which part of the movie?
The beach volleyball, not beach
Oh.
volleyball.
The One Republic song?
Yeah, the one Republic. Thank you. I was like, wait. I could hear the song. I'm horrible with names. All right, 1987. We have Fatal Attraction, Beverly Hills Cop 2, and a movie that we covered earlier in an earlier season, Dirty Dancing. I will say this as a caveat. I have not, surprisingly, have watched the number one grossing film of 1987, Fatal Attraction. So, that being said, I will stream Beverly Hills Cop 2 because I love Dirty Dancing because no one puts baby in the corner. I will own Dirty Dancing and skip Fatal Attraction like I have the last, whatever, 2024 minus 87.
Exactly. Can't do the math right now.
I can't do the math.
For me, oh, dang, this is hard. Dirty Dancing, huh? I'm going to stream Beverly Hills Cop 2. I'm going to own Dirty Dancing as well, man. Yeah, no one puts baby in the corner.
Yes.
And so, like you, I haven't seen Fatal Attraction. I looked up the synopsis, or not synopsis, but I guess synopsis.
Yeah.
It sounds dark, and I might like it, but I don't know. Like it for the whole marriage stuff. I don't know. I don't think I would like it as much.
Yeah.
It stars Michael Douglas.
It does star Michael Douglas and what's her name?
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close. Yeah. She appears really psycho in that movie.
Oh crap. Here we go. Let's not do that one.
All right. 1988. Dude, I look ahead at 1989. Oh my god. I'm still having nightmares over that one, but you'll see in a little bit. Okay, 1988. We have Rain Man, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Coming to America. Oh, man, okay, I'll say that I haven't watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Oh my god, I can't talk anymore. So, that being said, I will stream Coming to America, own Rain Man because, Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit will be a skip for me.
Okay. I'm not even going to switch it to my screen because, to be honest, I haven't seen any of these movies. Not even Rain Man.
What?
I haven't seen Rain Man. That's like the one Tom Cruise movie I haven't seen. That's weird to say.
Whoa.
I think I've been saving that movie because I know it's good. But yeah, I haven't seen Coming to America. I actually haven't seen a lot of Eddie Murphy movies
Yeah.
either. And I think we knew that kind of going into Beverly Hills Cop. But I
Hmm.
haven't seen any of these movies, so I'm gonna skip this year.
What? Do you want to guess?
I
Why we got
if
to
I
put
want to
something for the
guess,
TikTok?
yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself on there then.
There you go.
If I were to guess
Okay, there you go.
on on this alone, I would probably go stream Framing Roger Rabbit.
Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm gonna go own Rain Man and skip Coming to America.
Mm,
That's my guess,
okay.
considering I've never watched them.
Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit has a little. It's more of a concept, so it mixes live action with animation.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, which was pretty revolutionary in 1988.
It's like
I think.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
Yeah, well, pretty much. All right, 1989. Ah, man, this one is probably the most difficult out of all three. I don't know if you agree, but we have Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which is my favorite out of the original trilogy. We have Batman 1989 with Michael Keaton and Back to the Future 2. Holy
Dude,
crap.
this is nuts. I don't like this year. Too hard.
I mean, we might have to insert the SpongeBob meme 30 years later.
Seriously. This is
Oh
it,
my
man.
god.
This
All
is
right.
the year.
Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, this might be a extremely hot take. I will stream Batman, own Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and skip Back to the Future 2. I feel like there's no
Oh.
right answer.
Yeah. And you just committed
sounds-
blasphemy.
I know it sounds so bad. Oh my god.
Oh god. So I don't think, I mean, people who are watching or and gonna watch these reels and TikToks later, yeah, there's no right answer to this. I am streaming for 1989. I am streaming Batman, just like you can.
Ooh.
I know, and you know me. I love my Batman, but I am gonna own Back to the Future 2.
Mm.
And unfortunately, I have to skip Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Dude,
Really?
that's insane. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like saying that. You know what I mean?
Man, and
I love Back to the Future 2. Oh.
so do I. There's so many plot holes, though. That's
Yeah,
my
I mean-
rationale. That's my rationale. Even though I love it.
It's time travel, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's like the flimsiest of the thing because I absolutely love Back to the Future too. The first two are goated. The third one's pretty good still.
Yeah.
But man, that trilogy I feel like is so underrated in greatest trilogies of all time, actually.
Right. Like the first two, easily. It's like you have to watch them back to back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with part three. It's not as strong for sure.
Yeah. And I don't know. I figured I had to own at least one of the Indiana Jones because I skipped Temple of Doom and I think I only streamed Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I feel like I have to own one of them.
Yeah, this guy's gonna just skip all the Indiana Jones.
No, man. Maybe starting with 4 with the Shia
Yeah.
LaBeouf one.
Right.
I still haven't seen the 5th one. Have you seen Dial of Destiny yet?
I haven't seen Dial. No, I have not. We're almost considering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not seen Dial of Destiny.
Have you seen the Shia LaBeouf? It was a Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I think.
No,
it's
I haven't. I only seen the first three.
called.
And how did people said Dial of Destiny was worse than the Shia LaBeouf one?
I heard mixed things actually. There was people
Really?
thought it was horrible, but some people said there's like good aspects of it.
Hmm.
You
I
know,
heard like Harrison Ford just phoned it in.
uh,
Harrison Ford phoned
mm,
it in
don't
because
you
Han
mean?
Solo dies.
Don't you mean Thunderbolt Ross?
I know. I'm excited for what's it called? Captain America: Brave New World.
I'm still gonna call it New World Order.
Yeah, I'm still optically cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
I don't know how I mixed up all those words. But Ken, let's jump into the simmer because we're gonna basically talk about whatever we want. And we did watch a very interesting movie last night together in theaters. Dang. We watched Nicholas Effin Cage. Woo!
He,
But not in the same way as freaking um unbearable weight of massive talent though. This
definitely
is
not. He definitely
whew,
plays someone else,
definitely
and
somebody else.
I I should have known it was that kind of okay. I had only seen the Long Legs trailer once, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really fully paying attention when we watched The Watchers to the trailer.
Yeah,
Only the fact that oh shoot, it's Nicolas Cage near the end. I wasn't
yeah.
really paying attention to things, so I went in yesterday like absolutely cold. I didn't know what to expect. I figured it was like it was it was just gonna be some weird movie or whatever, and that was it. And from minute one, it was like, what am I watching right now? It was a oh my god, it was a I don't know how to describe it. It was disturbing for all the senses.
Yeah, yeah. Visually, this, and I think for any good horror movie, sound design is like the key to get people to be on the edge of their seats. And they nailed it in this movie. And okay, when we sat down and we were kind of lower than like eye level, and it's like, okay, we're close. So, like Ken picked the seats, we're right on the rail. I'm like, this is cool. Scary movie. No big deal. I never get scared in scary movies. And then freaking like you said, minute one of this movie, I thought at first I'm like, okay, we're gonna get some artsy fartsy movie because this is like an indie movie darling or whatever thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang. I did not. It is slow burn. There are long shots done in this movie, very much like this movie could have easily shaved down like 10 minutes with those long takes, but the long takes add to the atmosphere. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they add those long takes just for the sake of adding them, but it just like draws your eye and it makes you want to look away because if they have certain long takes, you're looking at the character, for example, and then but it's such a long enough take that I'm like looking off to the side. I'm like, what's gonna happen? I don't like this. You know what I mean? I don't want to stare down one one area for too long. I don't like that, dude. And Nick
Yeah.
Nick Cage, he's still funny in this movie, in my opinion.
He was totally, literally Nicolas Cage, but in a very disturbing way. Like even
Dude,
the way he was singing, the way he looked, the makeup was amazing, actually.
yeah, yeah, it really was. It made him look like not like Nicolas Cage. I
Yeah,
think
dude.
that was the scariest part. Like the first jump scare of the movie,
Oh my god.
I was into the title screen. I was like, oh, we're in for a ride. I'm like, if it can keep this up, we're looking at most like scary movie of the season.
I'm just
That
glad I
movie.
didn't have a nightmare last night. But yeah, speaking of long legs, what do you call it? Played by Nicolas Cage.
Mhm.
The thing that I wanted to mention to you, was that he looked like a weird version, and this is saying something of a Morton Joe.
Okay. All right.
It's like,
Yeah.
you know how like Morton Joe has like the face covering. I
Yeah,
feel
and
like if you
the
take off the covering with the thing, it's like
Nicholas
that's what
Cage.
Nicolas Cage would look like.
Wow.
I was like, yeah,
Shoot.
from his first appearance, I was like, wait, is that Nicolas Cage? He does not look like Nicolas Cage.
Shoot. I think of it almost like you combine Morton Joe and Beetlejuice. It's
Yes.
like it's
Yes.
so weird.
My God. Um, I have a confession to make. I didn't
Mhm.
mention this to you yesterday because I think it'd be. I really wanted to tell you this on the podcast because I think it'll make it even funnier. Okay, so I won't say when this happens because for those of you who want to watch Long Legs, but there was a part in this movie where because Jeremy was talking about how there's some slow burn stuff. So I had just scarfed down a Pizza Hut pizza, personal size pizza, right before like during the trailers. I was like, all right, I'm ready for the movie now.
Yeah.
And so um because we were on the rail, I like the rail because we could kind of slouch a little bit, put your feet up, and then look up at the theater. You get the full theater experience in a small, it's usually in a smaller theater. That's
Yeah.
why I like the rail. Anyway, I think I was getting a little too comfortable because again, slow burn. I was starting to get some long blinks because some of the dialogue, the way kind of like the tone is, they're obviously trying to be a little bit like creepy sounding, so they're a little bit more soft spoken to
Yeah,
kind of
especially
set the
the main
mood.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, especially the main character. So I'll admit, at one point in time, there I was getting long blinks, and the thing that woke me up was the greatest jump scare ever. You know what I'm talking about because I think I
Dude.
flinched for like 35 seconds. It seemed like like my fight or flight instincts
Yeah.
kicked in, Jeremy, and Jeremy knew because he was sitting right. I don't know if I elbowed him or something like that, but holy, like I felt like I needed to square up.
Yeah, because what I saw you do right before this this jump scare is I see you like move kind of up, kind of stretch your legs or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
kind of sit back. But once and then kind of settle there for a while,
Yeah, long
and
blink.
then it's like, and then you move like back and forth. It's like you didn't know whether to get up and like punch him or like run away. It's like whoa.
Because there was a lot going on during that scene on
Yeah,
screen. I didn't know what was going on.
yeah, dude. I don't blame you. That feel like I was talking with someone today. Like jump scares are like kind of cheap, right? Cheap way to scare people. But this movie, I feel like is much more than like the cheap scares. And they're there, but the build up to those jump scares is equally as terrifying. But that one, that was just
Mm,
unnecessary.
my God, that was just not funny at all. No, I'm just kidding. It was hilarious. I mean, after the
Dude,
fact.
yeah, after the fact, that was terrifying. And someone said like, "Oh yeah, they said A Quiet Place Day One was scary." I'm like, "You see this movie, you are gonna have no sleep for the next 3 days."
Yeah, I was disturbed. There was I won't well there were certain aspects of this movie without giving
Mhm.
spoilers that remind me of another TV show that I like to watch. Shoot, I already forgot. Oh, The Leftovers. I've mentioned The Leftovers in past seasons or whatever. I haven't watched it in a long time, but there was this one specific aspect of this movie that reminded me of a specific episode of The Leftovers.
Mhm.
And for those of you who want to comment on that, let me know because I know Jeremy hasn't seen The Leftovers, uh, but it's disturbing to me. It's disturbing to me, and I'm
Okay,
like, holy
dang.
crap! So fans of Long Legs and Leftovers, hit me up in the comments. Let me know, and we could talk about that kind of tie-in.
Dude, I
Oh,
thought I was scared during Civil War. This movie was scarier than Civil War for me,
Yeah.
easily.
I think for both Jeremy and I think we were talking about, I know Jeremy mentioned it to me. He was talking about he was still like he said adrenaline pumping like what was it, a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes after the showing already ended. We're still like kind of trying to
Catching our
calm
breath.
yeah.
You're like, whew,
Yeah. I was still in
dude.
fight or flight mode a little bit,
No.
but just coming out of it.
One thing I wanted to tell you during the movie,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to cut the tension, was I was gonna say I was gonna lean over and whisper, "Hey," because the main character's name is Lee, and her partner's name that she works with is Carter. It's like, hey, their names are Lee and Carter.
Lee! Carter! Lee!
Very
Carter!
different Lee and Carters though, in this movie.
Oh shoot. But yeah, no, under the right circumstances, especially if it's with people that have not seen it,
Yeah,
we should try to watch Long Legs again.
I agree. I would not watch this again by myself.
Yeah. Or even with you. I don't think I want to watch it with you again.
Yeah, like if it's just, I need more people to.
Yeah.
If dude, if there was a big crowd watching that movie, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, if we had the same crowd as the one that we watched The Watchers in, I think that'd be the perfect movie experience, especially with that one random
Lady.
person lady who commented, "Oh shit."
She would have been like that the entire movie, dude. What did distract me though in this movie was why were there people like walking into the movie a bunch of times, like in the middle? It was like over an hour into the movie, and I didn't even see these people leave. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know if that distracted you because we were sitting
No,
in the.
I honestly I was glued to the. I didn't really pay. I would see just like the normal. I was like, okay, he's going to the bathroom, but I wasn't really.
Okay.
I was actually really focused on the thing. I feel like that's why at times, because there's those really high tension moments when you get back to like, okay, they're establishing a scene or whatever, and you get some of that more calm dialogue again. That's usually what gets me to relax a little. That's when I was like, you get your muscles to kind of relax after being so tensed up for like large chunks of the time.
I'm so
Large chunks.
glad I didn't watch this movie by myself. Holy crap. Because the guy, like I told you yesterday, telling our audience, the guy a couple seats to my right, I think he was watching by
He
himself.
was by himself, yeah.
And during the last 15 minutes of the movie, when there's sometimes some slower parts, I can hear him having the same feeling as me, just like he's trying to catch his breath, like he's been holding his breath the entire movie.
Hey, bruh, I don't blame you, man.
It's like, damn, trying to catch my breath because you're so tensed up that like you can't even breathe, dude. It's like
I would have
quieter than a
loved.
quiet
I
place.
would have loved to seen our reaction shots for the whole movie, especially during that one jump scare.
Yeah, especially that one jump scare. For the dude, I haven't watched a movie with one eye open for like a long time.
It's like, and then you're not really looking in the center of the screen. You're just like,
Yeah, or watch it in between my fingers. Yeah.
yeah, no, that was a tough watch. That was probably the most disturbing movie I've seen since Midsommar.
Oh, really? Holy crap! I was gonna
Oh
say
wait,
Hereditary.
Hereditary. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I forgot. We watched Hereditary more recently. Those two.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
they're
Oh,
pretty on par with some of
yeah.
the stuff that happens.
Same director.
Oh
Midsommar
yeah, you're right.
and
You're right.
Hereditary. Yeah,
Damn that guy.
I know.
Dude.
I know. But yeah, no, I'm glad we kind of went on a whim. Um, glad you thought of it. I know you mentioned it over the weekend, but when you mentioned it again, I was like, Tuesday, it's discount Tuesday. Let's go.
Just watch an indie movie. Might as well. We're not gonna talk about it. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh
And I was
damn.
like, oh shoot, yeah. No, that was
A deep dive on this movie definitely would have been interesting.
they. Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, I'm really glad that we went. It was really good. Um, we should watch more of these. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, obviously, if it's getting good buzz, we should definitely try to watch more movies like this because I feel like it brings us a little bit more of out of our comfort zone, our usual genres and everything. So
Right, right. Because for me, when I go to Rotten Tomatoes score, it's like, do I watch Fly Me to the Moon or Long Legs? And I saw this one got a higher score, so that's
mm,
how I kind of judged it. Sometimes Rotten Tomatoes is useful. Sometimes it's
yeah,
completely off, but
yeah.
you know,
When you get those toxic fan bases.
no, don't get me started because in one last thing, that's what I wanted to talk about. Well, not talk about. I wanted to mention. I'm just gonna mention mine real quick. The
Yeah, go ahead.
Acolyte,
Oh, I heard of the finale, right?
the finale.
I heard of spoiler
Oh
from the
yeah.
finale. Yeah.
Do you want to mention it? Should we give a spoiler warning to our audience?
Spoiler warning for Acolyte. But well, you know what? I can be coy with my thing. I'm not even gonna do
Okay.
the full thing. The spoiler that I heard is a major it was a character that was mentioned
Hmm.
in Revenge of the Sith in a past story was revealed. That guy. The
Okay.
Wise.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, in the like the character, some of the cameos that you see in this last episode of the Acolyte, completely unnecessary, and in this honestly, the first like few episodes of the Acolyte, I could kind of stick with it, and I'm still watching it. Honestly, Acolyte choreography action is really good. Whoever's doing that, they need to bring that into the movies.
Okay.
It's that good in my opinion. But the writing, they can go back to writing for like Hallmark or something like that. Because this show, the writing is horrible.
Oh man.
The characters are inconsistent throughout the entire show. You can at least write consistency, right?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to. They don't have to talk good, but
Just consistency.
consistent.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably my most annoying thing, especially in this final episode. Damn, that was bad.
Yeah.
But the action was top notch. So, the Acolyte, if you want to skip over everything else and just watch some action scenes, I think it's worth it.
Uh what would you give it on a scale of 0 to 100?
0 to 100. Oh, damn, that's hard. Like, I'm not as harsh as some of the review bombers are, but it is pretty bad. It's not as bad as like Book of Boba Fett, in my opinion. I guess
So you give
minus
it
the
a
Mando episodes.
Yeah,
I
I
love
know,
them.
right?
I guess if I were to put that ratio,
Well, the
uh,
Rotten Tomatoes scale is
yeah,
what I'm
yeah, 0 to 100. I don't know, 50, maybe 45, somewhere around there.
okay. Just strictly for the action.
Yeah, the action's cool. It's Star Wars
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I can wait.
you can wait.
Okay. Okay. Well, for my one last thing, I think you're going to probably take me up on this. I'm mentioning Presumed Innocent, Apple TV Plus. I am amazingly caught up. I actually did a full binge watch while I was
Shit.
sick last week.
That's on my list right now. I want to watch that show. How do you like it?
It's it's got some good stuff. Jake Gyllenhaal. Sometimes you know how like Jake Gyllenhaal and everything he does. There are times when he's cruising along about 0, maybe 5 to 10, and then he goes 100 like in a blink of an eye. Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
has a couple of those.
Oh, sweet.
Um, but Presumed Innocent on Apple TV Plus. The seventh out of 8 episodes is actually released tonight. So I'll probably end up watching. I'll try to see if I can watch it
Mm-hmm.
after Twister, but I don't know if we'll see how much energy I have. But yeah, it's a mini series. There's only going to be one season, I think. 8 episodes. I would recommend it, especially to you, for those that like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think you'll like it.
Okay, good.
I get a little bit I'm not saying it's on the same level, but I get a little bit of True Detective season 1 vibes.
Okay.
Not on that same level, but it's good. Honestly, I don't know where they're going with this show. I have my guesses heading into the final 2 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
but that's all I'll say. Jake
Okay.
Gyllenhaal is really good in this.
I'm definitely gonna watch that pretty soon. I just gotta finish some of my other shows. Uh, the premise kind of sounded similar to another Apple TV Plus show, Defending Jacob, starring Chris Evans. Kind of crime
Hmm.
lawyer drama type thing.
Yes.
And so I'm hoping it's not just kind of the retread of that, but
I
we'll
haven't seen
see.
it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll watch it and I'll watch Presumed Innocent and let you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a chance where if you next week you can maybe binge 1 episode a day.
They
I'm just
just have no
saying,
luck.
man.
Yeah.
That's not a lot
Possible.
because I literally watched a lot of it while I was like sick last week.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay,
no,
well,
I
we'll
th-
see.
I thought I thought it's a pretty good show. I'm not gonna say it's top tier just yet. We'll see. That remains to be seen. But I will say that the most recent episode 6, was the strongest out of the first 6. So that's why I'm a little
Oh,
hyped for the 7th one.
for 7. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I gotta see it now. But
yeah.
that is it, guys, for the soup du jour. It was fun, and to remind you again, here on YouTube Live, hit the bell notifications, subscribe, because next week we are gonna finish out the Glenn Powell trilogy with Twisters, and I'm sure we're gonna have something pretty fun for the soup du jour. But Ken, we will see them next week, right?
Um, maybe in about 7 days. Okay, fine. 1 week.
Yes, we will see you next week to see Glenn Powell.
Why you gotta say it like that?
we and we got to see. I think what I said last time was we get to see Glenn Powell in all his glory.
Yeah, that's what.
That's what I said last time.
Either way, man. Why you gotta say it like that?
Either way, but we'll see Glenn Powell next week.